Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Alright, y'all, so IGN just dropped the review of the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, though, without spoiling and stuff like that. So the movie is tomorrow, but it's showing it today because today is Thursday, so I'm going to see it tomorrow. So we about to go ahead and jump in and chase out. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let's get to it.
You chose a human over an ape.
Let's just say it up front, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes does not match the considerable heights of the Caesar trilogy that preceded it. But director Wes Ball does a very commendable job of staying in line with the atmosphere and the empathetic approach that Matt Reeves solidified within the second and the third films. So even though Kingdom isn't operating at quite the same dark or tragic tone as those earlier movies, it's still pretty damn great on its own. To be clear, there are stakes, and there's loss, and there's ever-present danger. But this is a bit more of a road movie and a bit more of an adventure story. Set hundreds of years after the events of War for the Planet of the Apes, Kingdom follows a chimpanzee named Noah as he sets out to rescue his clan from the aspiring ape tyrant, Proximus. Ball works well in the arena of tense action sequences, and he shows a deft hand with character interaction. Noah's quest, alongside the orangutan Raka and a human played by Freya Allen, provide a lot of reasons to be pretty optimistic about Ball's upcoming Legend of Zelda movie. These are very different worlds, but you can see someone here who is giving it appropriate weight and also knows how to juggle all these elements at once. Noah is not as layered as the previous trilogy's protagonist, Caesar. He goes on more of a straightforward hero's journey. Still, he's likable and easy to root for, and Owen Teague is quite good in the role, conveying the character's suspicions and eagerness to make sense of these ominous stories he's heard his whole life about humans, or echoes, as his clan calls them, and the actual human he's now traveling with. Allen does a lot with what is initially a fairly reactive role as the woman that Raka dubs Nova, a name with double meaning at this point for Planet of the Apes fans.
We named them all Nova.
And Peter Macon is terrific as the warm and kind Raka, someone who's doing his best at carrying on the teachings of Caesar all these centuries later, even as Proximus is perverting Caesar's message to justify his own violent actions.
Show mercy.
Screenwriter Josh Friedman has some clever tricks up his sleeve here. Our first impression of Kingdom's characters can be deceiving, and Noah's sense of his world is frequently tested with new and conflicting information. His limited knowledge of how things worked long before he was born is a strong through line, and makes really great use of Daniel T. Dorrance's modern structures now reclaimed by nature production design. This includes an exciting third act that's rooted in Proximus's true goal, along with some obvious sequel setup where unanswered questions manage to elicit curiosity rather than frustration. There's also a nice touch of world building and the significance that eagles have to Noah's clan, who are not called the Eagle Clan for nothing, and how those birds begin to figure into the story. We don't get all the details about how these practices came to be, and nor do we need to. It's presented in an immersive and genuine fashion. There's an opening scene to the film that feels a bit gratuitous, attempting to link Kingdom a bit more directly to the previous films. It misses the mark, feeling unnecessary, and doesn't really pay off. And similarly inessential, unfortunately, is a second human character, played by William H. Macy, who we meet as the film goes on. He ultimately feels kind of extraneous and maybe even a bit distracting because it is William H. Macy. There is something that could have been done better, I think, with a less known actor and included in a more succinct manner what they're trying to get across here. Overall, though, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a worthy continuation of a franchise that's now 10 films strong and more than 50 years old. Yes, these timelines can get confusing.
God damn you all to hell!
The absolute geniuses at Weta continue to work new marvels in bringing these digital apes to life, aided in no small part by a very talented cast who have highly physical on-set work that they're doing in those performance capture suits. These are fully believable characters who look realistic and completely plausible, mimicking the actions of humans. The details on the apes are simply incredible. That goes from the depth and emotion you can see in their eyes to the spittle you can see in their mouths.
What a wonderful day!
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is not as emotionally complex as Dawn of the Planet of the Apes or War for the Planet of the Apes, and it's not attempting to punch you in the gut like those films do. But as this series enters its post-Caesar and now Disney-owned era, Planet of the Apes is still on remarkably solid footing. Advancing the timeline is a smart move here. It allows director Wes Ball to depict a dramatically changed world, while screenwriter Josh Friedman shifts gears into an appealing adventure mode. This is a different Planet of the Apes, yet it still feels like it fits in with what came before.
I have a name. Meg.
For more movie reviews, check out what we said about The Fall Guy and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.
Wow. 8 out of 10. Wow. So it looks like it is gonna be a great movie though. I mean, most people saw it Wednesday. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow in IMAX for sure. So but yeah, but in the case, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. I see you guys in this video. God be safe for the. God bless y'all. See you guys later.